started, kick-started you? Maybe those will help a little bit.
I've had 2 coffees, 2 energy drinks, plus this.
There's also a green. You also have one energy drink left in there, the crispy apple.
That one's yours. Mine is in my refrigerator.
Oh, okay. And there's an iced tea in here, green iced tea. If you get too much amped.
Me, amped, yeah, right.
It happened. Don't want any of that later. Leave it cold.
You got your Gatorades, or Powerades.
Yeah, put one of those in there.
I don't think they will be amped.
By the way, that's what she's saying. She's going to shove them.
It's a nice ring. How much was that?
I'm glad she found hers. Look, dear. That one's staying on at least. The Superman one's still sitting there in that tray on the back. Might have to take it in and get a little slice out of it and then put it back together. When it was sized for me, my hands were a lot. Well, my heart was doing bad, so my hands were a lot bigger. A lot more water in them. So, here we are. Back here with Dime Adventures. Everyone has their characters. Everyone has their cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and, well, for a quick update for people that don't know, playing characters, you see the names are on the edges of the screen, and they are adventurers in in an alternate Earth similar to ours. At St. Louis Fair, 1900 and I think it was delayed a year, 1901 or 2 or something like that. I have to check. It was delayed a year because it took a little bit. Funniest thing on it was the watched a video on it. Also, yeah, I went and looked up Cahokia, and the location fit exactly to where the module put it, which was cool. So, it was just across the river, the Mississippi River, of course. They're also known as the Mississippian people. Although, oddly enough, their history shows that's the tribe that lived there. When they got there, half the place was already there. They don't know where it came, who built it. Probably another group before them that died off. So, you 3. Anything you specifically would need to do? We're basically, if we left off kind of like midday last time. Was there anything you guys wanted to go check today, pick up or anything? Any place specific you wanted to check on or check in with?
Sleep.
Sleep? Okay. Your character.
Okay, I'm out.
Well, but you, gaming-wise, you'd be back in half an hour. We can't let you do that. That's why I wanted you to sleep earlier.
I couldn't!
Okay.
I got that hand crank from Tesla, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he came to you, and then he came to you with it going, look what I got. It's the sarcasm episode. Okay. Everyone go ahead and draw a random card. Event check.
6.
So, you're safe.
I got a 6.
You got as far from a face card as you could.
Yep.
No encounter for you. Okay. Well, so you're all kind of like together finishing dinner. You know, you guys went and got your food. Max is probably gonna. His character is pretty much done with the night. He's gone and done his running around. He's also been recovering from a vicious sword fight he had with what's her name, but she went down. Although, huh? You wondering what that although was for you? You have a police officer come over to your table. Max, right? Captain told me to inform you that we've had a situation, apparently.
See, that's a little loud.
Okay. It's hard to guess sometimes. It's on 8, but some songs hit it louder than others. Try 6. So, would you like to follow him to the police station so the captain can discuss with you?
Fine.
Okay. You grab a dinner roll on the way, just walk out. Okay. They lead you off.
Captain might be
So-
going to jail.
You gets to police station, takes you to the captain, and first of all, I'll ask you, what do you know about a group of men that wear green suits?
They stole something off my ship.
Interesting. What would they have? Was Ilanya working with them? That one you fought.
More than likely.
That would make sense then. The best I have of reports of the situation is they came in and stole her body out of the morgue.
Yeah, she's not human either.
Excuse me?
She's not human.
What would she be?
Not human.
Maybe we didn't have a chance to do an autopsy on her.
Damn it.
What are you in for?
I had something stashed in me. That's covered.
Oh, okay. I was stashed pretty good, so I put the stuff away. I didn't even see it.
Good.
That was the idea. That's alright. He has Reese's too over there.
Like I said, I had something stashed over there.
And you still did. Until you stole it back. But yeah. These gentlemen in green suits showed up. Oh, probably right there. I can see him next to the chloride. The bright pinkish.
Oh no! I have stabby equipment!
Now Maxine. I told you. Friend of ours that stabbed their boyfriend with scissors.
Yep.
Well, I assume because he was an asshole and was telling her to do things she didn't want to do. But I'm almost always on the woman's side, so.
What?
Now, these, do you know anything much more about them that you can possibly help us with? Dr. Nick works with them now. Go rest it.
Well, I know,
Well, what did they take from you the first time? And was this before or after you got back?
when we got back.
Okay. Because apparently it wasn't reported. We have no record of that.
Didn't they take the apples?
I don't remember.
They took
I know it took
the
a
flux transmogrifier was attached to a piece that created the circle around the planet. It was a rod that was there with it. The rod fit with the piece that you found and created the time lock.
I'm gonna give the cops the piece that I found.
Oh no, you have that locked up in a
Yeah.
chest. So do you mention that one or you just... You do?
Yep.
Okay. And this... So they stole this item, and the item that she had, that you took from her, this is all part of this plot to take over the world that no one remembers happening?
Yeah.
Well, luckily we do have some records on Lord Wilberbottom. Was that it?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
his name.
Okay, I know, just it's so
Pardon
funny
me.
I had to check.
Also, if you've seen, like, dinosaurs running around,
Well, there's some in the zoo.
those are actually caused by cursed apples that they're actually affiliated with.
Okay. What? Like they ate them like in the Bible and became some kind of...
Yes.
Okay. We didn't get that one either. Write that down. This is all related, you say?
Uh-huh.
Okay. If we found some of them and brought them in, you think you could identify some of them? Without their green suits. I mean, they're all going to look the same as far as... The people that at the morgue said they thought they had all the paperwork and they looked official and all that, but we don't have anyone in green suits anywhere in the government. So I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, stay nearby.
No, it's because you're green.
I'm not wearing green. What are you doing?
I say you're green, so deal with it.
I said it's because I'm a Smurf.
You now. Those pens. Nowadays,
You're green now.
you see those pens, you know what I think about? The VR pens. You pick them up from tables, they have the little clip thing on the back. They look like, when you're using them, they look like they're backwards. Because, like, this part, like, sticks out. But I guess that's what it's supposed to be. So. That's why I also got to try the VR role-playing, so maybe I can free you guys from having to VR role-play 3 days a week. I'm working you guys too hard, huh? Okay, so they're actually having you go through some books, see if you can see anything. Go ahead and pull on your perception. You could do that while you're eating. You can do it after you're eating. I could go over to these people and have things happen to them, which I'm already planning.
17.
Okay, let me write that down. Now,
Now you got that song stuck on my fucking head, you asshole.
Which one?
I'm blue.
Not my intention.
Yeah. As soon as you said it, it started in my head too. She's gonna have to go listen to it and hope it goes away.
Where the fuck are my headphones? God damn it.
Was there a black pair in the hallway?
No, I'm looking for my white headphones for my phone.
No, that I don't know. What?
I don't see him over here.
Nope. That's fine.
I tried to grab him as we were trying to fall, but that didn't work.
Well, go into your art room and listen to it. And then come back later, because I'm going to beat on these two for a little bit while you're looking through the police book. Okay. You two are done with dinner. Both you guys make perception checks.
Ten.
And
So I guess both of you see it. As you're getting done, and you start to cross the lobby to close the call in the night, you see that Spanish guy, you know, with the big old foppish hat with the big feather in it and the sword, and
yeah.
the duelist guy. He stops for a second, then turns around and starts walking up to you guys, hand resting on his sword.
Kick his ass.
Hope not.
You're a doctor. You're not supposed to hurt people.
Just stabs them with needles. That's
Get
medicinal.
him stoned.
Walks up to you guys. So, I've heard you're one of Max's friends, right? Pulls out the red book and is looking through it.
Yeah, what of it?
I was talking to him. I've heard he's taken up sword fighting recently.
Not very good at it.
Are you is he your mentor?
Nope.
Oh, so you're just learning on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Well then, closes the book. I was mistakenly going to give you a bye as a student of someone that I've already given respect for, and I don't know if you belong in the red book for respect or the blue book for braggart. So, pulls out his sword.
Oh, you're dealing with that cocksock.
Just the first blood. We'll be fair about this. You have your sword with you?
Kill him. No.
If he doesn't, he'll let you go get it.
Wait, did you ever have a sword?
Yes,
When?
he started carrying around a sword.
Because I did.
Cutlass.
Well, he thought maybe you were his mentor, but since he said he wasn't working with you, well, then he has to be challenged on his own. He was going to let him get a bye, but should have just said yes now.
Yeah, you should have.
So, he stands and is ready. He backs up into a standard fencing position,
This part where you're gonna get hurt.
which gives him a +2 defense. So, you though, he will wait for you to take first action, but he will attempt to move faster than you afterwards. So you lay down as quick a speed as you can.
Trying to be Shigaraki?
No, I'd be the one sitting there going,
I'm not even wearing a sword.
Oh,
taking all bets, taking all bets.
Yes,
let's
you
go
are.
get it.
I thought it was in my room.
Well, that's fine. I would expect to. You've got to learn to live with that thing. Go get it. I'll meet you up front. We'll have a. I'll give you a
You can't
A
escape
scar.
this guy. He will follow you.
Alright, I'll go get the damn sword.
Okay. What do? You follow him out? Or you just go up into your own room and...
No, I'll follow him out because I want to see this.
Okay. But also, he might need medical care. Or one or the other. It's just first blood. First one to point a point of damage. Which, against Max, he had to heal for a while afterwards. Because he dealt more than a point of damage.
Not to mention I'll be sitting there taking all bets. Who's going to beat whose ass?
You want to take bets?
Why not?
Well, where do you stand? Whose side are you taking on this? Or are you just taking bets either side and you're just...
Either side, it don't matter. I'll be fair and honest about it.
Okay.
Whoever does end up winning, the money goes to that person who, got the person. I will be fair and honest about this.
Wait, so... Are they having... do you expect them to put money up?
No, anybody who's passing by who knows him, who's seen us before.
Well, yeah, you guys are kind of known. Good draw on your charisma.
Me? Or him?
Him. He's the
Uh-oh.
one that is fighting, not you.
Eight.
8. They just want to be recorded. 8. And I have
Oh, excuse me.
5.
I must
6.
be tired.
Fine.
12.
I was doing that with the car alarm.
Okay.
And I was actually dancing to that song that I had to get out of my head.
4-1 against you.
Oh boy.
Do you want to put on it, or since you're just transferring money, you don't have to worry about it? But the odds are
I'll just
against.
transfer it. I don't care.
So the one person.
I feel like I saw
Okay. So it starts with you get the first attempt to attack. If you set the whatever your speed pull is, I have to get a higher speed than that to get to go before you.
No, seriously.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. Okay. 8. 14. I go first. So, what's your defense?
Start carrying a sleeping bag around with me.
It's scooting around like a worm.
Dressed in all black with a gray scarf. For my hair out.
Where's my defense here?
Can you just point out his defense? It's in
Your
that
defense.
right there.
8 and 17.
Okay, so I need an 8. I start with. Oh,
Holy shit.
Hmm.
Do I ever do that?
No.
what?
I wore my glasses right.
Or
I
your
think I
glasses?
left them at Grandma's place.
Oh. Oh, you bastard!
No,
Good thing
see,
I
you
start
see
with
how
a 9! 10, 11. And it's a diamond, which has 2 things. You will need to make a roll on your strength, or pull on your strength for a 10. You need a 10. Because you're being forced backwards, and you're taking 6 points damage.
6,
And it's over. Unless you want to attack him.
10.
Okay, see, you were not backed up, but you still took 6 points damage. So technically it's over, unless you want to push it.
Yeah, pencil.
You decide that's bad enough, let the doctor treat you and go to bed? Or you want to keep going at it?
I just gave up on it. I didn't want to fight with him.
He's, tells you need more lessons. You seem not quite ready.
Oh, you really want to fight?
No. I'm into the art of the sword. He pulls out his blue book. He says, your name is... Gerard Keisler, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't want to fight.
Until later, you'll be in the Braggart book. He puts it away. Have a nice day. Thank you for the challenge. I appreciate it.
I give him.
That's
the
how I
money.
get better.
I give him the money from the bets.
Okay. He
I just stood there. Is all I did.
tosses it on the ground. He doesn't want money.
Okay.
Take the money.
No, he wants to find me again.
Should I tell him if he hangs around us long enough, Max will show up?
You guys head to bed. You what's your endurance?
Endurance.
His endurance is 6.
You heal 6 points overnight. So unless someone does a critical injury to you or something like that, it's just. Besides, we're Republic serial characters. We recover between episodes. Okay. So they all head to bed. You come back. Well, actually, everyone do one more encounter roll for the night.
3.
5.
You have an encounter. Yes. It's a face card. Let me pull up my encounters. Draw a card to see what encounter you get. A 7. Now I gotta mark it off because you don't have it.
At least it's not him again. Maybe I should change the quote.
I had to do that for my mom. Without even saying hi or anything like that, as soon as she answered the phone.
Click the top one so you can see.
Okay.
Hey Siri, turn on flashlight.
I have a
One sec.
3.
Okay, I turned flashlight on.
I have 2.
Dad needs it.
Hmm?
It's okay.
Charging or what?
No, I need to
Oh.
change the coil.
Okay,
Hey. You.
What?
You hear a noise above you. She's walking by one of the smaller buildings. Just put it on the table. It's sugar. She
It's
doesn't
running.
need sugar.
I'll eat it tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll check my refrigerator.
Frozen.
You
Better.
hear a noise on top of the roof. You're just walking by on the way. Looks like the garden house or something. Make a perception check, and because I rolled so shitty, you only got to get over a 5. You got it without even pulling anything, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, God damn. Okay. You look up, and it looks like a chunk of brick is coming down towards you from the roof. What do you do? Stand there and get hit?
I dodge it.
Okay. Make a dex roll of pull. I'd say 12. Or you can, yeah, you can use your moxie. It might hurt if this thing hits you. It's probably about 25 pounds.
5, 6, 7,
Ow.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You got it. It crashes to the ground. It's a chunk of marble. And you hear a laugh from up there. And scuffling sounds of feet.
I'd like to ask, are we dealing with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
What do you do?
Jack from Hyde.
Is there a fire escape anywhere close by?
There's a book. A nice book. I like
Yes. There's actually a ladder nearby. You can go straight up there.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Dex 8 to climb a ladder without slipping. It's got run. It's meant to be climbed. It's not supposed to be that hard. Made it? No?
Not yet!
Oh, sorry. I thought you
I
said
pulled
you
a
did.
Joker!
Oh,
An original copy
a Joker.
of Frankenstein.
Made it.
Okay. Oh, that's that other. Use your moxie points.
Fuck you, little guy.
Hey,
Fuck you, little guy.
you might as well use up all your cards you can for everything instead, because your next one you know what it is, and that sucks.
Fuck you, little guy.
We know that's a joker.
Romeo and Juliet.
You. Okay, everyone else heads to bed. Oh no, you're climbing the stairs. They're heading to bed.
Yeah.
Climbing a ladder. You get to the top, and you see a door for the one of those like domed glass things that's open. And you see someone dive into it, into the garden below. It's about 10 feet down, but there could be like something down 2 feet on this. So you don't know. Is there a ladder on the other side or something? You want to follow? Speed check versus my speed, which is 6. This is like the fattest psychopath or something. He like barely can move. He was strong enough to push down a 25 chunk of marble. She went all the way up the stairs before he could get 5 feet and down a window and close it. Barely.
He might have the strength to push it, but he doesn't have the speed.
He doesn't
to move.
fit. His arms are like over the hole. They won't fit down the hole. No. You look down there, and there's some guy. Heavier set guy. Looking up at you. Kind of twitchy-eyed. Wearing a green suit. Bleeding a little bit out of the top of his head. Looking at you, laugh and go. Decides to try to make a run for it.
Can I shoot him in the leg?
Yes, you can. If you want to shoot him in the leg, you're going to need... Well, since you're being nice, try to shoot him in the leg. I'll say if you just hit him. No, I'll add 2 different. 8, 9, 10. So I need a 10. Otherwise, if you get an 8...
10.
There you go. Shot him in the leg. That's a diamond. How much damage?
Diamonds are 7 points.
Oh, that hurt him bad. He falls down. You want to jump down after him or just leave him there?
I'm jumping down after him.
Okay.
Machete.
He, perception. Ah! He finds a rock.
I dodge it.
He hasn't thrown it yet. Let's get ready to throw it. Just wait for him to throw it.
Nope, I'm gonna run over and kick him in the face.
Okay. I'll get a -2 on my speed because I'm prone. That's a 6.
Max is a bitch.
11.
Yeah, I think the energy drink is kicking in.
I got an 11. No, just someone needs a beating. An 11. Beat an 11 speed and you can go before I do. Your username card, best you can.
Yes.
Okay. You got him. Unarmed combat. Do you have any stats for unarmed combat, or do I have to look them up? I have it here somewhere. I should make a copy of it.
I do not have any stats for unarmed combat.
Okay. Hand-to-hand weapons. Unarmed. What'd you get? What was the suit? Of your hit.
Get out of there.
Get out of my box! Club?
Yep.
Strength? What's your strength?
6.
-4. So 2 points. I think you knocked him out. You only had 9 points. Blam! Out cold.
Okay, I take him to
You
the
don't have
cops.
boots.
I drag his ass to the cops.
Make a strength roll. Strength 12. You might have to get help.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It is. He picks the big guy up over his shoulder and starts walking off to the police station. Okay,
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
you two. You don't remember what your cards were during the face draw, were you? No. Draw again. Both of you two.
3
Random.
and 5.
3 and 5. Who had the 3? Who had the 5?
3, 5.
Okay. You.
They're sitting right here. I can see them.
Oh, okay. You. Make or try to make a perception check. I need, because you're sleeping, 12. There's like a noise or something in the room. Something's happening in your room.
$15.
Okay.
Damn.
You feel something hit you in the face. Like, small, light, but some zing to it. Kind of, but smaller. You rolled good enough, I'll say. It kind of felt like being hit in the face with like a card, a playing card.
Not what I was thinking.
Nope,
When I
it was
wake
not a
up-
penis.
When I wake up, there better not be a hot dog smacking me in the face.
No, it's like the corner of it hit him.
Oh.
Like it's BAM! And it just bounced off his face. It doesn't cut or anything. It just hits you in the face.
I get up.
Okay, make a perception check now that you're looking around the room. 8.
10.
Okay. Some guys sitting in a chair on the other side of the room.
Can I help you?
Looks like could be a cowboy, wearing a cowboy hat, I should say. But it's not so uncommon. 1/3 the country probably does.
Okay, I gotta reach for a light.
No. Throws over something to you.
Take a look.
It's that invitation you guys got. It was in the bottom of your locker, you know, your like foot locker, where you keep all like old postcards and crap. You're like, that's kind of neat. Threw it in there, you know.
Oh,
He throws it across, lands on the bed near you. Now, aren't you, Mr. Fancy? I can't do it. Irish kind of accent.
oh, no, aren't you, Mr. Fancy?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna
Attempt.
insult people by attempting it. That's one of the reasons in acting I couldn't proceed much, is because I can't stand accents, I can't understand them, and I can't do them. So, this is, how'd you manage to get yourself one of those?
Due to the fact that me and a group that I'm with pretty much went around the world.
Almost got killed.
Me and a bunch of my buds came halfway across this country, and some smart-ass little doctor named Renfield brought us a note saying that we were refused a visit.
Oh, Renfield.
Yes.
Who you speaking of?
Yes. How well do you know this guy?
Well, just got into me and another associate got an invitation to a dinner, is all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For...
You don't like cowboys.
He was wanting to know about our adventure. And oddly enough, he was...
Why do I hurt?
Oddly enough, he was more concerned with the death aspect of it.
Yes, it happens that way a lot of times, but...
Well, something seemed off about him anyway.
But he let you leave. I know, I watched it happen.
Spy.
And you realize he's the guy you saw across the street when you guys left.
I turned the light back. You gotta turn the light on so we can actually talk face to face instead of in the dark.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
Turn on the light.
He's naked.
Doctor, that wouldn't surprise me. Ready for your...
Oh shit.
Oh god, this is gonna happen.
Why did Mike?
You went to turn on the light, and you turn, and he's right here looking at you.
He's a
He's
bonbon.
standing on the bed. smiling a little. You see one thing. And he reaches his hand at your mouth and starts pushing your lips back.
You know, all you had to do was ask.
I would expect you to lie.
I got no reason to.
So, what? He didn't churn you, but he didn't feed on you either.
No, he just fed me and my associate and just
I know. Oh,
asked about
like
our
Renfield. You're a
Kinda.
doctor too, aren't you?
medicine.
Strange
Yeah.
how he chooses these things. Sits back a little bit, kind of on your knees. You see, he's like cut your blankets with his spurs, like he sharpens them. He sits back a bit, reaches into his coat, and pulls out a jar. About the size of like a Gerber baby food jar.
Mhm.
Although I don't think Gerber's was selling baby food yet. But it's a jar that sized. Well, they'd have to have had preserved. Well, I guess it could have had short term. Maybe. We don't. It's not that important. It's a small jar. It could be one, but you don't know.
Yeah, I know they were preserving fruits back then. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
Gerber
true.
was there just yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm not sure. So, pops it open. He takes out. It looks like a cockroach. And he holds it by your mouth. So hungry.
No.
Says, "Come on!" Grabs your cheeks and puts it in.
I
Make
spit
a
it
strength
out.
roll. Do you stop him from doing it, or are you just gonna like spit it out after he gets it there? This guy's having fun with him, isn't
He grabs your butt cheeks and puts it in.
he? Are you flirting with him?
Oh, fuck, I'm tired.
Make an endurance roll if you want to not puke from it.
He's still doing a strength roll.
Yeah, for after that. First you're gonna do strength roll.
15 on strength.
Okay. So he's crushing it on your teeth. He backs up and he's like, "What? You're not eating bugs either? What kind of vampire spawn are you?"
Not a
Renfield
vampire.
loves them. At least he did.
Not a vampire.
No. Vampire spawn aren't vampires. You're ignorant as well too, aren't you?
Well, he don't control me.
See, Renfield was the spawn. They're not vampires, they're just... They like little bits of life. They've not been churned yet, but they hope someday to be.
Well, he only he invited us for pretty much dinner and to pretty much just talk. Nothing out of the ordinary, other than the way he walked and the way he obsessed about death.
Obsessing about death is something I really see you mortals doing a lot. We're not worried about it.
When death comes for me, it comes for me. I know I got things to atone for and things that will probably send me to hell. When it comes
And
for
then
me,
some of us never go.
So what can I do you for anyway? What brought you here?
Originally to kill you.
Thought I was like Renfield.
No, I thought... I was foolish enough to be jealous of you. How'd you get an audience with the man, me and the big boss? And all of our buds we couldn't get. We're just looking to serve him. He wouldn't even see us.
I said our problem, me and my associate's problem is we're famous.
And he's a lord of his own country.
Well, according to him, has never ventured anywhere other than his own country.
Well, yes.
Other than here.
And London on the way.
Yeah. Since we've traveled the world, he wanted to know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Or what we've encountered and everything along the way.
Make a charisma roll. You'll need a 12 to keep alive.
13.
Okay. Alexia goes, not sure what I'm going to do with you yet. Be seeing you. And he goes over and leaps out the window.
I calmly get up and look out the window.
Make a perception check. See if you can see where he went.
14.
Oh, damn it. He did just what he needed. He's climbing down the wall right now. You know, like claws going down.
He's not a vampire, but he's not.
Oh, he's a vampire. You showed him the fangs.
Oh, he's a vampire.
The other guy is, yeah. Just doesn't mean every vampire knows the Lord of Wallachia. He's a cowboy. Looks like he's probably an American vampire. Wanting to get up with an old blood.
I'll go over to his room.
Okay.
And I go and see if Max is in.
Okay. Does anyone want to ignore him knocking at the door?
I'll open the door.
Okay. What do you want to say to him?
Sometimes I hate people.
Did he come over just to tell you that?
Vampire just visited me.
Oh, he's crazy. He thinks he sees vampires now.
A vampire? Are you serious?
Do I have the face that looks like I'm joking?
Not really.
I'm going to assume it's 3 in the morning.
Pretty close.
It is.
He
3.
got back about a half an hour ago.
It is 3 in the morning. Do I look like I'm joking?
Why did he come to see you?
Because we went and saw the Count.
Yeah, but you also guys don't have any reason to know, except for this guy's hints,
Yeah.
that he's a vampire either.
Apparently something funky is going on with the Count. He wanted an audience
Appetite?
with him,
You feeling
and
better?
he never got it. We got one.
Even his boss couldn't get one. He's not the boss. He's just one of them.
Should we go talk to the Count?
No, I don't think that'd be a good idea at this juncture.
Make him his ally, not an enemy.
Problem is whatever dealings they're wanting with the Count, it probably ain't gonna be good. Same with him. Although I do think we need to let our Max know just in case.
Well,
But I think we can do that in the morning.
we could head over to the Count's place and talk to his. What's his name?
Renfield.
Renfield. And what's going on, and so you can tell him about the vampire.
Well, we'll leave the fact that the vampire out of it at this juncture. I want to see their reaction. Hearing that we just had an encounter with somebody.
But we gotta at least pick which side, because he might think we're on the wrong side.
Now, when we involve Max, then we'll figure it out. But right now, I just wanted to inform you because, kid, you were there. And just in case this happens to you.
He could be coming to your room next. Maybe you should lock the window.
Maybe I should wear a cross.
Is this your silver steak?
Let's see here. So you wait till morning. Everyone pull a card for a face card encounter check.
8.
Ooh.
10.
So, you go on downstairs. Go get some breakfast. And you're the one that picks up the newspaper.
Maybe a Bloody Mary. Oh.
And there's a front page story. Doctor was found killed out on the fairgrounds.
Count?
A doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, Dr. Renfield. He was crucified. He's nailed to a cross. Crossmates, not like at a church, just like, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
So you guys should have went and saw him last night.
Like I said.
Oh, he actually apparently died before the guy even came to see you. He killed Renfield first. Because he wanted to find out why you guys got in, and Renfield couldn't tell him anything either, so he killed him. That's why he kept saying he used to. So
It's a good idea to go talk to the count.
yeah, let's get Max involved.
okay. Yeah. Actually, you can go talk to him in the day.
He's just weaker.
You didn't see any reason not to. You're still not sure he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
have sharp teeth.
Well, I informed Max.
He doesn't
first.
try to feed you bugs.
True.
He's not a dentist trying to check your teeth.
Well, let's talk to Max.
What do you tell Max?
Well, first I tell him about what happened with the count.
They went to a fancy dinner while you were sword fighting and having a meeting with the people about the balloons and all the missions. They went to dinner with some kind of count.
Then
Had a big old feast.
he got an invite from a vampire.
Unwanted showing of some dude with fangs, wanting to know why we saw him. And so we're thinking of going and informing the Count of this today and seeing if he wanted to come with. Pretty sure he's got questions for you too.
I've never met her or him. Okay, so you go over there to the door,
Yep,
knock on the magical door.
yep.
Did I say I'm going?
No, it doesn't look like it yet. Everyone going or not?
I'm going.
Hold on.
No.
He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go see the vampire. Then people will show up at his door.
True.
Sounds like a.
I
You
dealt
problem.
with a alien. Fuck off. I dealt with the men in green.
So,
Probing involved?
yeah, one of the men in green. You guys remember chasing them? This is the one that wasn't running with stuff apparently before.
What?
They're the one men in green.
I didn't get back to my room.
Till half an hour after you woke up.
And I slammed the door.
You guys, want to go talk to him?
Yep.
Okay. Draw a card randomly. Over 3. Why do I have all my low cards on the top?
6.
Jack.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Oh look, Joker! Ah,
You knew it was coming. You might as well. It's a good call.
4, 5.
Okay. Door comes open. As you stand there and ring it, it swings open. You don't see anyone. Do you wish to enter?
Before I do
You heard
that,
it latch, though. It didn't just swing open. It was latched.
I go, hello?
What is it? A weak voice from the far side of the room says. Sitting at that long dining table.
Wanting to talk to the Count about something.
No. The travelers.
Mm.
I've had a rather pressing evening. Some upstarts have been causing me problems, and I lost my only companion. Unless you're here to apply for the job.
No, but we might have some information for you.
Okay. What is it?
One of them actually visited me last night.
One of what?
Apparently, some guy dressed in a cowboy outfit, fangs in his mouth. Guess his leader wanted an audience with you, and you denied him.
Well, yes. They're troublemakers.
Yeah, they were going. They wanted
Nothing
to-
but a bunch of outlaws traveling through the West. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught. And they're psychopaths.
Apparently, they wanted to know why me and my companion here got an audience with you, and they didn't.
They're quite upset.
And from the sounds of it, they were willing to kill me and him last night.
See, that's the problem. You can't go around killing people who've appeared in the newspaper recently. There's too much attention.
Yeah, I had to tell him a couple of times, well, it's because we're famous. That's why he wanted to talk to us.
Anything identifiable on him?
Spurs, playing cards, because he was throwing them at me.
The accent.
The accent. He had an accent.
What kind?
Irish accent.
Ah, that'd have been Sean. Okay. Probably the one that caused me the problems.
If you don't mind, might I ask, how do you know them? What are they? And should we be prepared in case they come after us again?
They're predators. They probably will come after you again, unless I find them first. And, they definitely need to be dealt with.
And he was adamant that, he was pretty adamant that I ate bugs.
He thought you'd been, blessed by me. I gave you fine food. I did not give you tainted. A obsessed servant who wishes to learn more will sometimes become imbalanced. Renfield ate bugs. He might have gotten that idea for him, but Renfield spent a time in asylums here and there, besides being a doctor at one.
Can we shut that window, please?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize I was still open.
Oh, excuse me.
Would you like heater on? Come on. Make heat. Do things. It's kind of cool. Oh, there, it's starting to warm up. Put it so it's over the table. Let's see if I can get it over there now. Feel the heat. So,
And
keep an eye out for them.
the weird thing is that the way because he showed fangs, it almost reminded me of an old story of vampires, which, as far as I know and I'm concerned, they're just pure myth.
You've seen many things that are supposedly myth.
It's true.
You yourself told me you became a pig.
Blah, blah, blah.
But how they got that way, I have no clue.
Blah, blah, blah. And that's why I'm not going with yet.
Well, I do thank you for your information. We will definitely make sure that we are safe.
I would.
Is there anything special you would say to possibly be able to kill them if necessary?
No, you've heard stories. Try those things.
Stick to the heart, cut their heads off.
I think tend to work with regular people too.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Blasphemy! Acid!
Unknown.
Garland.
You would have to know their religion.
Crosses.
But
I am fucking exhausted.
just plan on having to deliver immense amount of damage to them. I'll give you a warning before you leave. They're known as the Dangerous Seven. They're a little gang out there in the west usually.
So there's 7 of them, right?
And their leader, Dean. You do his last name too.
Is it
Dean?
Winchester?
Nope. Brenson.
Dean, Sam,
Castiel.
Sean.
Lucifer.
Count. If we put a cross in the head of a bullet,
Bobby.
would it be able to go through it and kill it?
That would be one I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Most of the time, from what I've heard, the whole cross effect has to do with
No.
they have to see it. You can't hide it in your pocket, or if they don't see the bullet. It's more of a psychological thing. That's why we'd have to know what their beliefs were. If he's Irish, that one's probably a Protestant.
So a cross would work.
Oh wait, no, Catholic. They were.
It depends. No, it depends. It depends. It really does. Cause
So you're really not gonna be sure? I don't know your American politics or religions.
when it comes to the Irish, it does depend. Some of those towns are Protestant. Some of them are Catholic. It really depends on which town they're from.
But the one that you dealt with is he's known as Crazy Sean. He was a troublemaker before everything happened to him.
That means he's going around going, "Not to be Lucky Charms."
But I don't think I should be giving you much more information about it because he would then think I was with you, and then he would have. That's probably why I went to try to kill you last night.
He thought I was, or he thought we were already. But thank you for letting us know. I'm glad you can give us information. I'm glad I could give you some.
Okay.
You have a wonderful day.
Find wherever you think they might be sleeping during the daytime. I know I will. But it would be best if you were not seen with me. So the door swings open again.
He can walk out during the day.
Dracula can. In the book of Dracula, he walked around day or night.
During the day, though, if you read that, he was a lot weaker during
But
day.
he could still,
but he could still take somebody out.
he could still move fast enough that you didn't even see him move. So that was a pretty good effect. He was just a Flash, but he wasn't Dracula.
I know, I've read the book several times.
Yeah. He was a very passionate person. That's why he was into like what you guys. That's why I saw about him that he was different than most of the vampire stories. He wasn't so hungry or out to kill. He was actually just passionate about whatever he was into. It's actually why it's a love story.
Yeah.
That's why it's a gothic horror. Gothic horror needs to have love in it.
Well, should we start some supply hunting?
Well, whatever damage we do, just go behind them and cut their heads off. I guess we're probably the safest aspect.
You got a sword?
You can do that.
You keep you in his room, I guess, in the closet. Kill! Open the closet door.
No, I hit a button and it's an attack midget.
like narrator in Molly.
Or from that one show about, and it had Drew Barrymore. And she goes flying out of nowhere.
Diet.
Yeah, she came flying out of
Cougar.
nowhere and just took the guy, just like he was, whee, bam, gone. Like 1 frame set later, you just saw a blur of her coming through.
Or like how Brad Williams made the joke. Somebody insulted his mother, and he gets out of the car, and he just goes up to this dude twice his size, and goes, "Hadouken!" Dude ducks and runs.
So, any ideas on where you might want to find people that don't want to be in the sunlight.
First, I'm gonna go get some supplies.
Sewers. Cemetery.
We just
Abandoned buildings.
A lot of buildings are real busy right now with the World Fair.
The cave, or the walkway.
The tunnels?
Yeah.
The sewer.
Same thing. Yep, they all connect. They found out the Cahokian. You guys found out the Cahokian caves. That remember the red bricks? Now that you mentioned them, or about the sewers. That was the same bricks that were on the sewer when you guys entered way across the other side of the river.
Or did they rent a hotel room?
yeah, right. These guys can't stay in daylight.
Well, if that's the
In a
case, you
hotel.
could have like showed up at night. But you could possibly check with the hotel staff to see if that's the case. Or one of the other. Hey, maybe.
Here's a good question. I could ask the police. And
I
see.
happen to know an available hotel.
H.H. Holmes.
Yep. And we could ask the police to see if there's been any,
That
people
was
dis-
abandoned.
And we can see if there's been any disappearances too. That'll also verify where they're at too.
Let's start.
But
Let's start at
Oh, we've had a lot. They'll just tell you straight up front. There's a lot of disappearances. We're not expecting most of them to be found until after the fair, if they're found. A lot of people cross the entire country or world to get here,
If you
and they
want,
don't want to go back home afterwards.
if you want to know why. My two little friends over here believe there's a group of vampires that's going around taking people, and they're wanting to get permission to go check out the H.H. Holmes building.
Okay. What kind of fruit made this?
He was supposedly visited by one.
No, I meant you told me before about dinosaurs that were made from eating apples.
Tell him what you told me.
these obviously are not dealt with fruit. These are just former humans being turned.
I mean,
The myths and legends that have been told.
some towns still believe.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of the apples with me.
We followed on that. The doctor that was running that said that he had, before they were all destroyed, 3 apples had been lost. And it could have been anyone that just walked up and stole one. Kids steal apples all the time. So we might have 3, if that's the case of what you're talking about, these experimental apples he was growing on the
He
old
wasn't
Indian grounds.
He wasn't growing them; they were growing there freely.
Well, actually, from what I found out looking at checking into it, it was actually an area that fertile the entire valley is, but that area was sacred for burials. So they got the land cheaper, and then they grew an orchard there. So they're responsible for the whole thing. But we still need to find one of these apples because it does sound quite a strange story.
I pull the one that I have out of my backpack and get to him.
Okay. How much time do you have?
They're on their own little thing.
Okay. Well, then he will go down into the jail and cut a slice of it and find someone he doesn't like anyways. Go through the bars. So you eat that and I'll take a year off your sentence. He's convincing? Oh! So the guy ain't doing that again, says the jail guy. What's this one from?
Can I try it?
Okay, charisma roll. Add 3 to 8, 9, 10. Get a higher than 10.
14.
Okay. What do you say?
It's to help solve a case.
What's your charisma?
When I pulled,
No, what's your actual charisma?
4.
He doesn't recognize you, but he's been in this jail for a while. But it still was good enough. He doesn't do. I was just saying if he did it because he, hey, aren't you Max, the famous captain? But no, he's like, oh, fine. But you made sure he takes a year off my sentence. Last time he didn't. And I got real sick. So he goes ahead and eats it. And you know what happens. He turns into one of those feathered dinosaurs.
I look at the cop.
How long is he going to stay like that? As he's banging up against the walls. Everyone else is yelling, shut up over there.
Well, he will be like that.
Do you remember what it was?
12 hours.
For 12 hours.
Usually at sunlight it would stop, but he gave it to him at a weird time. And he's underground. That's the only reason it activates you. Because usually you'd eat it, and you might happen 10 hours later. It happened at first fall and had to be on a full moon. But he's in a weird situation. It just was easier to do it this way. He says, okay, I'll, here.
Pineapple?
Nope.
Actually, no. People shouldn't have that.
That's what I've been trying to say.
He's going to take it to the morgue and throw it in the,
Incinerator.
yeah, cook this bitch down. So he's going to change back. I don't have to go put a bullet in him.
No.
He doesn't have family or anything.
No, he'll change back.
I can do it.
He'll change back in 12 hours.
You gotta take an hour off.
He goes back to his office.
But
With
you have to take an hour off his
I-
sentence. Or a year off his
An
sentence.
hour? Yes. Okay.
I
okay.
couldn't,
No, that's fine. Slap him.
with you talking and him laughing,
And you're being tired.
and me exhausted as fuck.
You're having issues. Really?
I was gonna say, if that stayed,
Okay.
that would have been nice.
Now, you go ahead and you're doing that. Now, you guys, we can say you guys communicate occasionally by meeting at a phone like from the police station, and they call the hotel, and you guys pass messages back and forth. You guys can't cell phone call each other, of course. You gotta get that hour crank going for 10 words. How about this guy? Well, you're not part of it. You know, of course, when we're playing the Avengers one or the Asgardian, she can't talk the entire game. She's Black Bolt
Oh God.
and Lockjaw.
Oh.
I might let her do one word, which basically would explain. The one word is expressing her full, like,
I could go
charade.
this.
It's gonna be
Can't
charades.
say a word, because even if you whisper something,
Why do you think I went with that character?
Oh, God, dang.
Well, he's playing Guardian or Gladiator.
no boy.
Why do you think I went with
The
Black
alien?
Bolt?
So that's why you didn't have to say a word.
Black Bolt.
And then she's playing Drax. Who actually, he's a lot weaker. He only has incredible strength.
Who?
Drax. Drax is only about as strong as Power Man.
But
But he's also immortal. You're saying?
But it's Black Bolt.
I think
talks
you're just a
like
little
this.
stronger.
He'll take it by.
But you can-
Gary.
You can use your,
Possibility.
like, that
Low.
ultimate power you can, like, give to something. You can raise any stat or something to, like, up to unearthly. That's how he matches. He can actually get physically stronger than the Thing. He's only got a monstrous.
Oh,
But I do give him the daggers, so she can get kill rolls.
yeah. But
But back to this.
that's just creepy.
Okay, that's where your direction went. You're over there finding out and improving your points. So maybe now, since he's seen a man turn into a dinosaur, there are legal cases of vampires. I mean, people were buried and they would dig them. Now it's illegal, but he'll say he's probably found one case in St. Louis where someone was dug up and they crushed the person's heart and made a powder and gave it to the family.
Would you mind a virtual player on Fridays?
On Fridays?
Mm-hmm.
Here again?
Mm-hmm.
Mittens?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see what I can do.
And she's at Fort?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Find a way to think about how it would work. Now I'll just like replace all you guys with just phones.
No.
Won't be so fun to watch though, would it? I don't think those phones are actually on, Devin. Shut up! They take me away in a little jacket. I'm playing a game. You're alone.
And all of a sudden you just hear the song. They're coming to take me away. Haha, they're coming to take me away. Hee hee ho ho. To the penny farm.
What's that? Butcher Babes? There's a song kind of like that.
I think it was a Weird Al song.
No, there's Butcher Babes has a song, and it basically, remember when I told you that if you left, I'd go insane?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So they're coming to take me away, which basically means she went insane.
She's up for it if...
Yeah, maybe we will. I'll find a way to work. Should play Wasp. No. It's very similar. Let's see what we can do. We need to do something.
Oh, we gotta go kill
Which
some
one are we-
vampires.
God damn it.
We're doing the school...
Academy.
Yeah,
God damn it, I lost my mind there for a second. Like, what campaign are we doing? She'll play the player who didn't make it that time.
Time to kill some vampires.
Oh, so you want to now go to? Okay, let's see. Your ideas are 1. Someone said tunnels. 2. HH
building.
Hotel.
HHH. Haha, hotel. Haha, hotel.
Actually, HH Holmes
Hotel.
Hotel. It's the HHHH. It's the Triple H.
The Quad H.
Huh. It's just confusing.
Hotel.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like you're saying it's actually a brothel. You want to go to meet me at the hotel? You ain't going to no goddamn
Cemetery.
hotel, your wife says.
Yeah, he just brought cemetery.
Cemetery, yes.
Jess was like, "Can I be a villain?" Dang, that was...
In the DC
That's the
one.
Dobby side of me talking.
I'm trying to think where else.
Actually, that'd be the key thing where the person cooked, remember? You guys had a chance.
The sewers.
We got that, which is part of tunnels.
I just had another reason to click them. That's all I needed.
Cemetery.
Well, we got the 3 areas.
Tunnels, hotel, cemetery. That's it?
So let's see. If we're talking about, okay, we'll start with you. Draw a card.
3.
I need a sleeping bag.
Well, I don't think it's 3 in the morning. So you guys finally get this idea by 3 p.m.
I need a sleeping bag.
You or your character?
Me.
Okay. So you just lay back and sleep right there?
Yes.
Put your feet up?
Yes. I'm tired.
Okay, so if it's 3 and it gets dark when? Middle of the United States.
Summertime.
We could just be easy and say 9.
From the
So that would mean we would have 2 hours in each location,
Excuse me.
or you're going to have to split them up and decide which ones you want to put your attention to.
We'll stay together just as a safer point.
Okay, so 2 hours at each location, at most.
Which one you want to start at?
And at the end of the last one, it will be getting dark. Now, you might find the right one right off the bat. Or you might not, and then you'll end up,
Waiting for it to.
well, be at the location when it gets dark and that's where they are. Isn't that what usually happens?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to do this? Is this the plan to check these out?
Yeah.
And is Max going to help on checking these locations out?
No, because I don't believe in that fucking shit.
You just got done convincing the sheriff it was possible.
Fine, I'll go.
No, you don't have to, but it's like...
No, I'll go.
You've seen what you saw and convinced someone else
I will go.
of something that you don't even
I'll
believe.
go.
That's pretty good charisma.
I'll go.
Do you know vampires are real? Wow, really?
Wow.
No, you idiot. Walks away. Okay, what do we want to check first?
Set the tunnels first.
Second?
Hotel.
Yeah, just go down the line.
And third's the cemetery. Really? You want to end at the cemetery?
Why not?
You know what? Second thought.
What'd you think about this plan?
Oh boy.
Second thought. Cemetery second.
Or first.
No. How about this? How about this shit?
Everyone go to one? And be alone so you know when someone dies? Max didn't like the ending at the cemetery. It sounded too much like a
We will
standard
go
gothic horror.
Here. Here. Here.
Fun, isn't
Hotel first.
Yes.
it? Between these and the Lay's chip tops, you could have a war.
Start at the hotel. Go to the cemetery. Then end at the tunnels.
Okay,
Cool.
first, you guys you're standing outside H.H. Holmes Hotel, which has police tape on it. Oh, I don't think they really had police tape. I think they still roped off areas with signs. I don't think they had police tape.
Well,
What they would have done is they would have had guards posted. They would have had a couple cops posted.
Well, the problem with that is there's a World Fair going on.
Yeah.
should we go get supplies?
We'll say, well, yeah, if you want to get some supplies, we could take that out of the time. Or we could have said that happened before 3. What supplies you guys talking?
Yep.
Bow and arrow. Crosses. Holy water.
I'm going back to my room and I'm going to sleep. Fuck y'all.
I'm fine with the gear I've got.
And my sword.
You know the chance of the bow to hit would be with no modifiers because you don't have a bow skill, do you? So just be straightforward. Okay. Same with your sword does. You shouldn't have a sword skill yet.
So I got bow, arrow.
Look, they're dead. I can prove they're vampires. I
It's
shot them with a bow.
9:28, by the way.
We will have a shortage. We started a little late. And then we still want dinner, too. That's probably why you're tired, too. You getting a headache, no?
I think my body is just tired.
Holy water. Steak.
Yeah, you planning dinner?
Wooden steak.
Oh. Steph! Oh my god, it was veneer!
There.
It's a plastic steak. Someone brings you 10
There.
steaks. You're like, thanks.
I got my supplies.
Okay. So we're heading to the hotel. You get there. The main thing is the doors have been nailed shut in the windows. So someone's going to need to strength roll your way through if you want to break in. Who wants to do the breaking in? Although you have been informed by the police that, well, actually it says they chained the door. And they gave you the key.
Okay.
Bring it back when you're done. Unless you're dead, of course. Then we'll just put a new lock on it. Don't worry, we'll get your body out of the hotel first. We've had some odd reports there. Someone's seen ghosts. They've seen lights.
Are you ready?
Always.
Hey, did you guys get all three of them? H.H. Holmes. The guy that was helping mostly in the basement.
Yes, we got all.
And the wife.
Yes.
Okay, just being sure. There's no one hiding in there. Okay, you guys get to that building. Perception checks for both of you, or whoever's there.
Perception. 11.
Okay. Both of you guys draw random cards for an encounter check.
5.
3.
Okay. It's been about an hour. This building seems to be built like a maze, so it seems to be a lot more to it than you would think. Although they've tried to break all the traps and the doors open just to be sure there wasn't problems.
Mm-hmm.
Some walls have been cut through because they found some rooms that didn't have doors. They were people be dropped into them from above. So, it's been an hour. You haven't found anything, but you haven't fully checked the whole place. You guys want to try another perception check? I needed 12.
Perception. 9.
8.
Okay. It's been about 2 hours. You haven't heard or seen anything. There still could be some places left, though. There's like the entire basement. It's gotten you a while to get to the buildings, the rooms. You want to call it now or keep looking?
You want to call it? We go right to the cemetery. We've been there 2 hours.
Yeah. You haven't heard or seen anything.
Check that basement. Leave no
Okay.
stone unturned.
Yeah.
Perception check.
6.
12. 13. Sorry, 13.
Ah, 12 is what you needed. So, spend an extra hour checking everything, but you're sure it is empty. Looks like some squatters may have came in through a window one time and took off. You also thought you saw a candle on the top floor, like the light from one, but you got there and there wasn't anything, and there was just an open window that the moonlight was shining through and causing a light underneath the door.
Okay.
At least that's the best explanation you can come up with at this time. But the place could be haunted.
Cemetery.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Off to the cemetery. Okay. You see a rather large, open, flat cemetery that actually is littered with like 9 tombs. These are personal family tombs. They all do happen to be back towards the wall by the forest and the wall. So they're all in one location, luckily. Most everything else is just a flat, what would you hide? Bury yourself? Now, there might be a few tombs or graves that look fresher, but people die, especially during the World Fair, on a daily basis. There's one big one. Big pile of dirt over one area. But it comes down to you have 2 main areas to check. The main graves, actually we're going to have to say 3, and 2 to cover all of the tombs. But that's going to put you another hour behind. If you have to hit all 3. Or a really good perception check. You want to throw some moxies in? It could be helpful if you have any. You're moxied out. Oh, too bad. Investigation could have been.
Why not, right?
But you didn't have the points.
I don't have them right now. That's
So-
okay. Alright, I'll try with a perception.
Okay.
No.
Okay, how about you over there? Which
percep-
one you checking first?
I'm
Graves or
going
the
to
tombs?
the tomb,
Check the graves.
Okay.
the tombs. I'll check out the tombs.
Okay.
See if any of them been opened.
Okay. Go ahead.
Perception.
Yep.
10.
Okay. And then you're at the graves.
Mm-hmm.
And you really didn't get very far at all out of that hole. You basically got distracted by the big one. It's like 2 or 3 times the size of a body. Like a square. It's all been filled in. But actually has a little bump to the middle, like it's bigger than they thought it was going to be.
Key?
Do you have a light?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a lantern.
Okay. Then go ahead and make a perception check. See if you can read the. Go ahead and remix your cards.
Shuffle them again or no?
No. Now, go ahead and drop your card.
On my perception, you say?
Yep.
Yep, 7.
Okay. You.
Okay.
Did you? Is this your first check on the tombs, or we do all that one already? The second one, right now.
The second one.
Okay.
11.
We'll probably just get my first encounter done, and then we'll let you all escape. 11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should say, hey, she might wake up if you like or subscribe our show and hit the little bell. Hey, that's it. We're all low on energy from that. Thanks. Tell your friends. We'd like to get more people watching us and more people involved in gaming. A lot of people just don't understand what it is. And it's something you can do, especially these days of COVID where you're trapped in the house with a certain group of people that you hang with anyways. It's perfect. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, you checked. What was your last one number?
11.
11. Okay. You've actually gotten about half of them done. And you've reached your allotted time you originally put here. But you can keep going. You could decide not to check the tunnels, I guess.
Not tonight.
Just fucking check on.
And well, it's easier for you to say you're not there. Will Max go if they go to the tunnels? He says, no, I just want him to die so I can sleep.
Fuck it, let's go check the goddamn
But
tunnel.
you're still not done with the cemeteries. And we have one problem, so we might not have to worry about it. Okay? You pulled a joker. So, although you finally found the grave said, it's an elephant. Electrocuted by Thomas Edison.
It's Topsy.
Topsy, yes. You should, halfway awake and she can still remember. I'll have to remember that on experience points at the end. I'll give yourself a bonus one.
Yeah, you remembered it.
Topsy was electrocuted by Edison to prove the danger of Tesla's electricity.
I forgot about that.
He's actually got a booth where people can bring their own pets and dogs and animals they want to put down, and he'll electrocute them.
Wow.
This is historical. This is not, we didn't make up for this game. This is what he did.
Can I take him there?
Okay.
Hey, good idea. Tie up our vampires and get them electrocuted.
They might enjoy that.
That's true.
No, the only reason why I remembered the elephant's name is because I thought it was a fucking unique name.
Yeah, it is. He was actually very popular in the circus, but he killed someone in the circus. Because you got to think about how animals. That's why you get sheep. You can't have elephants anymore in circuses. They finally outlawed it.
Yep.
Because it's too dangerous and it's too abusive to the animal. So the only way you make them do what you want is by abusing them. So.
And with that, circuses became a declining thing.
Yeah. I think the reason that the one we saw was declining because their big cats were rather.
They were lazy.
Yeah. They're trying to do tricks,
Yeah.
and he's like, and they're just, It's like trying to get Guido to do something for you.
Yeah.
They just didn't care.
Yeah, I remember when I saw as a kid, they were, yeah.
I saw one that's pretty good. Well, I went to Barnum Bailey, the
nice.
Three Ring Circus.
The one I saw
My
in
dad got
Germany
tickets
was
for it.
really good.
Germany lost the war. Shut up.
Yeah,
But you're also playing in German, so we'll act like we care. Everyone, act like they care.
this is true.
She's not a good actress.
What?
I don't know. I'm just.
Okay,
Radiation gun, right up the butt.
you.
Make him jump.
You get hit by a rock.
Of course I get hit by a rock.
Yeah. Came from the forest
Especially if there's
side.
a big yellow sleeping bag.
Towards the tombs.
Mike knows the reference.
But you also haven't fully checked the graveyard.
Am I unconscious?
No, it's a small one.
And what was the reference?
I need a big yellow sleeping
So,
And
one
and a
more
kitty.
check. You guys want to check around, or
I do.
I
Okay.
need a kitty to cuddle too.
Jessica's not here, I'm sorry.
I was talking about Guido.
Let's see. It's, 5.
Master Detective.
okay,
Oh
10.
my god, I am Aizawa.
10.
I checked out the other side.
Especially right
They
now.
seem all right, but a lot of them seem locked. But after you got done, you're like, well, what if they were keyed?
That's true.
Also, you didn't pull 12.
Yeah.
But that would be the explanation: is you checked them all
I needed some Mentos.
with on a penny, or was it on a little piece of metal? And you let go and it goes.
And
Oh, remember the one that said
Open it.
it was on the rare earth metal, like the ones on the lid for the dryer or the washing machine. Those little ones from the blinky lights. You take one of those or two of those, one on, or no, you can just take that thing on one side, and the other one glued to a Mentos, and then you drop it in the toilet. Shoots off the toilet. Hilarious looking.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, we're not sure if they've been opened or not. Do I see any fingerprints or footprints?
Do another perception check. If you make this time, you'll be pretty sure.
No.
Okay.
Done 8.
Okay. Then we're down to this.
tunnels.
It's starting to get dark. God damn it. Okay, you guys draw.
4.
8.
No one's even close. But you laid down a card. And since it is getting dark, and you pulled a joker, which is why I had to check, that's who threw the rock at you. See Sean over there, just leaning up against one of the tombs. He's on the outside of it. Give him a minute.
No, through the rocket.
Can I help you?
No. Well, if you want, you just come on over here. And, don't bother your friend, and we can make it nice and easy, and he might not have to go with you.
Well, what are you wanting?
I changed my mind.
About?
Letting you live.
Well, now see, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem.
Yes, we do.
'Cause even though I'd welcome death, I'd still like to live a little bit longer.
No. I think we're not going to be allowed to allow that. Dean told me that you do too much. And the boss
Damn
says
it, Dean,
no.
get out my ass.
No, it's damn it, Jazz, get out
No,
of my
this
ass.
time it's damn it, Dean, get out my ass.
And
I
she's
don't
coming
watch
out
it
with
enough
this-
to hear that, but that's alright. I think I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about. Is that
Too
you're
bad
talking
Jessica's
about
not listening.
the guy that was like looked like Columbo, but younger? Yeah. That's what I always thought about him. Yeah, he looked like Columbo but younger. He had the same coat, wore almost the same clothes, but he's a lot younger. So,
Instead of damn it, Kaz, get out of my ass, it's damn it, Dean, get out of my ass.
I would say then, you make a perception check. If you can get a 12 again, you'll see what's going on. He's trying to just keep him out of it. Nope. He's still over here checking. He's back checking for footprints. And he's asked you to come over. Are you over there, or are you like still good ways away from him?
I'm decently close.
Okay.
You can always yell.
Well, we're gonna do this. He kind of gets into that classic gunslinger position. Well, he doesn't really have a gun on, but he's got the belt and the holster. Actually, no, he's got the gun too, but you know, he's like, just kind of waiting to see what you're gonna do. He says, "Well, Doc, give you first action. You seem to be so full of yourself. Anyone who's some butt of the count saw you went and checked on with him today, so we can't do it. Chances are we might have to try to take the old man down. I tell you that because you're not leaving here tonight. You get to make a maneuver, and you'll need a speed check. Go as high as you can, because your speed check sets what I need to beat you. But being what he is, he can wait for you to go first. But you can lay down as high as you can get. And all because he's being bravado, I'll go with a random pull. And I use my moxie. He's like making the fastest movement of his life. I shit my pants. He'll leave me alone. I stink too much.
19.
19. Okay. My speed starts at 11. 15. You have the movement. Ever seen that damn doctor move so damn fast? It's like he's after a bill. Where's my coat? He's on a. He's like, go. You attack me now, you'll be hyped for a week. You'll never get to sleep before daytime.
I don't know if that would work with him.
It's a suicide run attack.
Also, we're hearing.
It's like, just a second.
You guys wait till morning, and then suddenly you hear a ah somewhere
Alright,
far away.
I'm
like,
ready.
Guess he didn't make it. Okay, what do? You have one action. You want to attack him? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll attack him.
Or do you just yell your presence?
I'll attack.
Okay.
What's his
You get-
defense?
You get basically 1.5 actions, which half action is yelling or talking to people, so you can do both.
No, we hear the Benny Hill theme song.
Okay, you want to attack him?
Yeah.
You will need a 15 to hit him, a 31 for a critical.
Are you okay with Trevor?
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Because I am seeing
fine.
doubles.
It's fine.
He does have a pistol, but he's going with claws.
Oh, Lord.
Ah.
That's not gonna work for what I'm wanting.
Or do you want to yell and I can...
Well, he's yelling anyways, too, so you'll know.
Yeah, so it's a combo.
Okay.
It's a combo.
So he's got 1 round to survive before you can get there, though. And we'll allow Max to have just shown up at the outside of the graveyard and hear the yell. So if you can make a speed of 12, I'll let you also get there in 1 round. 15! Okay, but you'll still have 1 round on your own. You need to survive this attack.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. What are we going to do? What should I use? Trying to determine what I should use at this point. Can't use my gun with radiation. I don't have any points into it.
What? Which one?
The gun that does radiation damage as well, along with regular damage.
Am I wrong? But I thought you had 1 left because you didn't want to drain that one because if you do, it fucks the gun up.
Yeah, I did, but after I got the charger, I said I was charging it.
Well, you can't just plug it in and leave it. You have to crank it.
Yeah.
You have to be there charging it.
So that's why I'm thinking I should just go with the revolver and
Okay.
hope for the best.
I would have stayed and charged my goddamn radiation gun.
Alright, here we go.
Churn some butter. Find an Amish lady and she could charge that thing quick.
Right.
Then you'd be thinking, what else can I have her do for me? Oh.
18.
So you hit him. What'd you get? How much damage?
10.
10. -1 for his defensive rating, so it's -9. Okay, you got him with a revolver?
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait. Oh, that shouldn't be that high. Okay. There's 2 hit points, and 1 counts for Dean, and the other counts for all the rest.
Well.
So he's lower, but still. Okay, you shot him. Not bad. What's your defense?
9 to 18.
9 and 18. I have a clause of 7. 12. Don't even get a critical, though. Diamond is 11.
Shit, I'm down.
And life draining grab is not. That's if you roll a heart or a club, or no, a spade, he could have gotten a bonus attack or effect, but he didn't. But you're down. Okay, you two see the doctor go down. This cowboy fucking slaps him, and you see some blood flying.
I'm gonna go for his head with my sword.
Okay.
16
You hit.
with a damage of 14.
Plus the damage earlier, so it's 13. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab. Am I close?
You're about 10 feet away when you see him fall. You could possibly, at a full-blown sprint, slam into him. But otherwise, you'd be best to go with a ranged thing at this point. He seems to move pretty fast. And you got, but you can't she ran at him with her sword, or he did.
Throw a bottle of holy water at him.
Okay.
See if that'll do something.
Go ahead. 15 to hit.
Off of.
You don't have a thrown weapon skill or anything, do you?
No, he doesn't.
No.
Grenade skill?
No.
Anything applicable? No. Okay. What's your gun skill?
Gun skill.
Wait, they didn't have grenades in the 1900s, did they? So there's nothing to compare it to. Okay. You threw a bottle at him. Was it open or just trying to throw the whole bottle at him?
I opened the top and threw it at him.
Okay. So you probably splashed him some. We're going to count it as what suit? Draw until you spades, which is strength plus. What's your strength? No,
6.
determination. We're going to go with
Determination is 5.
5, so it's 8. Down to -7. Okay.
It's 5 plus 8.
Well, but still, he was actually. You splashed his dead body. You took his head off. He goes flying. He drops. Doc's unconscious, but looks sliced. Claw attack. He wasn't trying a life drain. His body stumbles for a little bit. And then he, like, drops and starts to, like, shrivel around his bones and then slowly to dust. Not the way a normal person dies. Everyone do a determination check. Except for Sleepy Boy. Determination plus that.
15.
Okay? You're doing good. How about you? We're checking for sanity check type thing.
18.
You're both good. You guys seen the whole world. You deal with this. Okay. He died. He killed Sean. What are you guys gonna do now?
Around what year?
First of all, he's unconscious.
I got a first aid kit.
1900 to 1902.
I got a first aid
Okay,
kit.
yeah, no, not till 1914.
Okay, that's what I thought. First aid kit?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I think it's intelligence check to see how well you know how to operate band-aids and stuff. It's only an 8.
Intelligence 16.
Okay. I will say what you've done is you have completely stopped the bleeding. He's not going to lose any more points. You're also pretty sure because it's a claw, he probably is not going to change.
Yeah.
Unless that's how Renfield was made. But you have him and you have a dead vampire. What do you guys do? Or well, no, you don't even have a dead vampire. You have dust, but his clothing's still there. His clothes aren't magical. They didn't like just disappear with him.
I'll pick up his guns.
Okay. They're just pistols, and actually they look more like fancy shooting pistols. Like he just carries them around for like shooting and stuff for fun. They're like balanced. You can like spin them and stuff.
Pretty much show guns.
Yeah,
But they still be
they
shooting.
work and everything, but if you use them, you have to clean them more often. They're not as heavy duty,
They're
and
show
they'll
guns.
heat up. Yeah, they'll
Right.
overheat.
I'll take them and I'll sell them later.
Okay, so write down 2 show pistols and write Sean next to it.
Show this.
Yeah, he had some nice fancy
Sean?
looking one. Sean, S-E-A-N. It's the Irish spelling, I believe.
There we go.
Scene.
By the way,
S-E-A-N.
Bill, if you ever need any more strips for Grandma's meter, let me know. I have them.
I'm probably gonna need some tomorrow.
They're going quick. Are you guys getting any coverage for them? Or you gotta buy them?
They're only like $5.
Yeah, but we're calling the insurance company tomorrow.
See what can be done?
Yeah.
They may change your meter. Who knows?
Then I get that meter back.
Yeah. You need it anyways, don't you?
Yes.
Because you gotta start keeping an eye on those things for you here and there with your liver. Okay.
And my kidneys.
He goes down, you find him, he's lying there, you pick up his guns. You get to make a perception check.
Perception. 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Looking at him, it looks like, first of all, he was dirty recently. And if you check behind the tomb he was at, he dug underneath. He got stuck out here last night doing shit and didn't make it back. So he was nearly buried. But his boots have a deeper red clay to them. Kind of like Mississippi River mud. Clay. Special kind of clay. Which leads you to think,
The tunnels!
yes.
Yep.
Now,
That's why I said go to the tunnels last, because that's where they're at.
now it's getting dark though.
Well, they would smell kind of decayed.
But
Oh, yes,
There were 8, now there's only 7 left.
yes, you're right. You guys got one of them who was the mouthiest of them all. Only thing left are the tunnels.
And we're going to have to continue that next Wednesday.
Yes, but we now have, you guys are going to go into the tunnels, which is pretty much where you're supposed to be. And you'll run into some others, have all kinds of fun, and find clues on other things. But, do you think we could do one more thing for you?
What?
On the way back, after you've finished up here, you're heading back to the hotel room. When you know who is walking around out in the fairgrounds, and he spotted you and he's heading your direction.
Book boy.
He comes over to you and he pulls his sword.
What the fuck do you want?
To kill you. And he lunges at you.
Dishonor his family.
His speed is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He led the attack, which he usually doesn't do. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Bang.
Can you beat a 15 speed? Use your moxie or whatever.
15.
You tied him. So, you both are going same time. He has a +2 to this well, actually I'm not going to give it to him. You only need 11 to hit him. I need a what to hit you?
7 and 15.
7? Okay, well, I'm actually going to hit you already. How many cards I have to waste? Oh, shit. 2. A Devon special. Queen, queen, 1.
2, 4, 5.
Yeah, I got a 5. Spent a lot of cards to get there. Take your damage like a man. You do everything like a man, though. Diamond. Okay? You took 6, but it doesn't happen. It happens at the same time you get hit. Go ahead.
Ah, 19.
Okay.
One kill.
And 13 damage.
Would you have intended to run him through?
Yes.
Okay. You ran him through. Make a perception check.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10? Okay. Notice certain things that were strange about this encounter. He didn't really say anything to you. He didn't bow and bow at you and like point his thing.
Check his teeth.
Well, I'm not even conscious yet.
Yeah, you can check.
Yeah, check out his teeth.
You look at his teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
6, 7, 8 off of my
Perception.
perception. 5, 11, 12, 13.
His teeth look fine, but his hat fell off. His big fancy hat. He didn't wave at you this time. Like he did you. Remember when he bowed and flourished?
And he did the first time with me.
Yeah, he did this time. And he also led the charge on you. He didn't like wait for your maneuver so he could just. He just attacked you. He didn't even say hi to you. He didn't pull out his books. He didn't reference his books.
Nothing.
Nope.
So,
You want to put your sword out of him, or you're just holding him up?
Pull my sword out.
Okay. He drops to the ground. perception check. Okay. We'll end it. Are you noticing when he falls to the ground, there's something moving on top of his head?
Brain slug.
There it is. There's a brain slug in him. What do you do?
Stab it.
Okay. Kill the brain slug?
Yeah.
Okay. Brain slug's dead. Now, everyone gets 3 points.
Nice.
You got your extra point for Topsy. Well, we didn't play much, so. But still. We're where we're supposed to be finally. We got Tim out of the way. Because he's dead. He don't come back.
Good, I don't have to mess with him no more.
Crazy Sean's dead.
I got his guns. I'm going to sell. And holster.
You want to go sell them?
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Give yourself a +2 on your wealth temporarily. Just put it on your wealth, put a +2. You can spend 2 points freely.
Where's my wealth?
It's right next to the defense somewhere, isn't it? You have.
+2.
Yep.
Get rid of that.
Now, hopefully, no one will show up looking for who sold his guns.
I'll kill them too.
So.
That's okay. I just used that 3 to increase my melee a little.
Hand-to-hand?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have unarmed, but I don't know if it'll be able to.
I'm going to fix some more of my
Wait,
stuff up
it's
later.
just one of those stats?
I got a skill and a stat.
I'll just fix mine later.
Does everyone have unarmed written down on theirs?
No.
I don't think so.
Unarmed.
Unarmed.
And there's numbers there. Okay. If you want to do that, you'll have to spend 1
You
point
don't.
for the skill.
Mhm.
Spend 1 point for the
Yeah,
skill,
I did the
and then you spent how many points on it?
3 years in there.
So you should have 2. It costs 1 to buy the unarmed skill,
Yeah.
and then you raise then the rest of the 2 points, because you get a 0 to start with,
Mhm.
and then the other 2 points add to it. So you have 2 points.
Well, I'll fix up
You
mine
want the 3
later.
I just did?
You spent First of all, how many points did you spend for it?
First time I got it, I spent 1. I had 2 in it remaining.
Okay, and then you spent.
Today's 3 to up at the
So
3.
you have 5, or you have 3?
Yeah.
Okay. We're good then. I didn't know you'd spent it before.
Yeah. That's what I did with all of them.
Okay.
They're all there. They're just being built up now at
Yeah.
this point.
Shall we?
Take him home.
So the
Come
question.
back.
So
and eat
with
food.
melee, does that increase the unarmed or no?
The damage? No, just the chance to hit.
Okay, so
Well, you see up there's the damage based on your strength. If your strength goes up, those numbers will go up.
well then that should have gone up.
What's your strength?
4,
What was it?
3.
So add 1 to them all. Because they're based on your strength.
Oh, okay. So
Ooh.
that one I have to fix first.
I'll upgrade mine later. I'm just too tired right now.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
I just
You have
want.
plenty of time.
I know when I upgrade this.
Scalloped potatoes
Hmm?
and chicken is what you have when you get back.
Cool.
I can warm it up.
It'd be fine cold.
It's not cold.
Oh, just perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm not picky on it. I'm just.
If I
It's
did that
chicken.
wrong, just
I'm very tired.
Okay. Go do your stuff. Take him home.
Are you shitting me?
I'm gonna go.
And then you come back and go to sleep. Get out of that corner so I can shove the table back.
Wait a second, get my legs to work.
Ugh. You don't get legs anymore. Cut.
I'm thinking about skipping dinner so I can go to bed.
Go to bed. There's not a requirement. But there's a lot to it. Okay. We will see people on Friday?
Yeah.
Not you, though. You're on Sunday. Friday. Hero game. What can I do? look at the characters of the Academy that are available that aren't like kind of represented.
Oh wait, we're in that now.
Like the,
That's okay.
oh. We all just walked away and didn't turn this off.